3 points wasn't a bad return from the opening weekend of the league season, but it wasn't a perfect one. Tonight the Steelers can put some of that disappointment behind them by winning and going top of the table. John Armstrong scored 4 times in those 2 games, and the impressive Steelers power play was over 50%. Omar Pasha's Dundee are in ice Sheffield tonight, and it's a new look team for the new Stars coach. Only 1 import retained their roster spot from last season, and they have 4 players in their first year as a pro. They also scored 11 goals in their 2 games over the weekend. The youngest team in the league is not to be taken lightly. They don't want to tire out their players anymore. They know they've got a full 60 minutes to play here, and they need the energy to last them. Pass was centred towards War and deflected away, and now the chase is on, led by Brickler. Lee goes to the net, still with Brickler. Steelers cut off the pass, Brickler still holds on. Now he drops it back. Levesque winds and hammers, and Mustakov's gloves.
Yeah, nice save by Mustakovs. He's got a pretty clear line of sight, puts it nicely into the glove. The difference between the Stars and the Steelers, as we watch this replay again, it's really good work by Brickler as he's able to hold on. And I think that'll be the message, to see if they can get that juicy rebound off Mustakovs. But when he can see it all the way, like he could there, it's nicely in the glove. Just a bit late coming in for the screen.
Love the little stick lift from Romberg
yes,
as well.
Just to tie him up a little bit.
Just so nothing dangles across Mustakov's eye line.
Yep.
Keep it up, keep it out of the way.
Very good stuff.
Subtle play like that.
Oh, great pass.
Great pass through! Colton Fretter, Steelers' biggest chance, is taken! Straight through the middle and straight underneath Fullerton.
He's gone 5-hole on him. What a lead pass this was, and then it's Colton Fretter one-on-one of a netminder. He's got so much time. He takes it patiently, waits for the gap, and he thinks he's going to go onto his left side, but instead he just waits for his legs to open, straight down the middle. Great goal, Colton Fretter, and what a lead pass that was.
4 on the season now for Colton Fretter, and just the start the Steelers needed.
Romberg is a patient man, so I'm sure he'll be hoping it comes to him soon.
Matheson, oh, beautiful pass and a wonderful tip goal. That's terrific.
It's Koivisto with the tip out in front. Matheson, who's done such hard work to find the space, but what a tip in this is. Just shows him the blade here. He's got it down. There's nobody on him, to be fair. Comes in late. He just tips it into the top corner. Koivisto with another goal, and he's doing well on his 4-week contract as Koivisto. Steelers 2-0.
But comes right back out. Oh, and Armstrong had a chop at it and didn't make good contact, and Lee will relieve the pressure. Got 2 in orange in front of him, but still Lee goes on. Still he goes on. O'Connor blocks the shot with a combination of leg and stick. Dickens back onto it. Long shot through traffic. Rebound off Mustakovs, and he saves the follow-up from Cowney. And now the Steelers will transition out with War, and there's room near side. Here's David Phillips. Here's Matthew War. Lovely tip from Fretter. The Steelers are turning on the style.
What a beautiful goal that is. They're getting better and better as they fly in. Just watch War here. David Phillips is coming down the wing, and he leaves it for War, and he's looking for one man. He's looking for the stick of Colton Fretter. He finds it back of the net. What a wonderful work goal. Outstanding. 3-0.
Confirmation that it's Dickin who sits for 2 minutes on the hooking minor, which still has 1.5 minutes to run. Here's O'Connor. Oh, lovely work from the Steelers. Backdoor play, and War has the simplest of finishes.
He's had the simplest of finishes because of the great passing from Armstrong and Wallace, but I think everybody had a go here. O'Connor, it's beautiful, but look at the time the Steelers have got. Yes, they're on the power play, but there's no formation from the Stars to speak of, and that's easy for War to put away. Can't blame Fullerton for that. It's sublime movement, a great goal, and it's the 4th goal.
Back with the Steelers at centre ice. So Kieran Brown.
He's got a hat-trick, didn't he? Against,
yeah. In Blackburn, not just a hat-trick. The team won 6-3 against Hull. He scored 3 goals, got 3 assists.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow! He's gone over the shoulder and lifted the water bottle.
You must have heard we were talking about somebody else. That's an absolutely outstanding finish from Ramsey. He goes around Levesque and it just tops it. I mean, that is a tiny gap that Fullerton's left, and he's managed to find the top corner. It's one of those times you just look and you go, how has he managed to find that past me? I think Brown may have an assist here.
McGiffin keeps it in, and the Steelers are going to get a break chance here, and it's Colton Fretter. He's already scored on one of these. Oh, and he tried to drag it in on the backhand and it doesn't work out. Puck is still bobbling around. The danger isn't over for Dundee. Wow, lovely, Fresser! Oh, underside of the crossbar. What's the call? We're going to have a video replay. Wow. Oh, all the fun of the fair tonight here at EIHL Sheffield. Fretter with a glorious chance.
Well,
and it went pin. And we'll take another look, but what a pass from Wah.
This will be a hat-trick goal as well. Now, it's not our camera that they'll use for goal line technology. They have one down there. So the referee's just over there now. Having a look. Oh, wow. Colton took a late slash there, and you can just see him busted up on his cheek.
Well, that should be a 2+2 if anybody's seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that they have.
I wonder if they were too busy looking at the shot. As the way the puck's bounced around and moved around, I don't think he scored here. Tenner's mic
Comes
on.
back to centre ice.
No goal.
No goal is the call. Colton Fretter denied a hat-trick. Steelers trying to barrel their way through. The puck is sitting there in amongst all the skates and the sticks. It's poked free as far as Anderson. Nice pass across. Levesque. Oh, he skated into the stick of down. Oh, lovely finish.
That's a great pass by Levesque to find Gould. Gould's just coming in there. Chasing. He's got two skaters there. Dowd makes the hit. And Romberg and Matheson are just puck watching a little bit. Gives him time to go 5-hole on Moose.
Going to try and complete a couple of changes. Sheffield likewise, and then given away to Watt. Trying to get it back across towards Kirk, who stepped up to take the place of Fretter on this line. Here's Watt. Looking for Armstrong. It's found its way in.
That's the one that Fullerton will want back. Couldn't really put him at fault for the other 5. But this is a good pass by Watt. Armstrong's had a stick down for a while, signalling that he wanted it. Does it come off the skate? Does it come off the stick? But it just bobbles between shoulder and glove. I think Stadel should be a bit stronger and get Armstrong away because the option looks obvious.
An opportunity now for the Stars. And power play has scored 4 times across cup games this season, 4 for 18. It's their first opportunity tonight. Here's De Concies. Anderson. Option down low, comes back out, they score! Nicely worked and finished by Jensen. That's a lovely little power play goal. And it's the Stars' second goal of the game. The quick give and go. And Jensen with the finish that beats the blocker of Mustakov's. A stick lifted momentarily by Harding, still with the Sheffield Steelers. Dowd one-timer, big rebound, follow-up one-timer, good save. Puck is still there, oh, and it was played past Fullerton, but to no one in orange. Still 30 seconds of power play time. Nelson takes the shot on goal, oh, and Fullerton got himself into a twist and a tangle.
Yes, I think he felt it in his elbows, Jonathan. He felt it moving as well, so he tried to keep it from going in behind his net, and there's a bit of afters. There's a lot of afters. Here we go, Robert Dowd.
Robert Dowd piling in, and this one's not going to last long. Riley Stadel is down before that one even really got going.
As a lad from the borough, I wouldn't start.
The Fighting Majors will not show on the clock. And the Steelers will continue 5-on-4 for 15 more seconds. O'Connor, slap pass across. Fretter back across. Wallace!
Lovely.
Isn't it just? That's terrific from Wallace in this Steelers power play unit.
Ben O'Connor, for the first time in a long time, just winds up, and instead of shooting, he just passes it up to Fretter. Fretter, who then finds Wallace, who then finds the bottle. Doesn't get all the points of knocking it completely off, but he makes it do a flip. And a nice goal for Tim Wallace.
That looks to be a real weapon for the Steelers this season.
I mean, the thing we were talking about at the top of the programme.
Oh, nice from Wallace. Westling's the option. Wallace wants to take it on himself. Comes back, and Westling does put it in. And the Steelers have got an 8th.
Yeah, you can't blame Wallace. It's great hands as he comes in. The pass is there, but he just wants to see if he can beat Fullerton. And it drops lovely for Westling from his backhand onto his forehand. Not a huge gap to aim for, but he finds it, and that makes it 8.
The Steelers fans aren't going to go away disappointed.
Oh, wow.
A round goal. And he wants to go on, and the goal won't let him, but he
finishes the check as well.
Finishes the check. I'm not sure Paul Thompson will be that happy he was doing that move in his own zone.
Don't
When
know.
he works, it
Everybody's
looks so good.
laughing. You're telling me Paul Thompson wouldn't have enjoyed that? He's smiling ear to ear. He likes that.
And the crowd like what they've seen from the Sheffield Steelers tonight. They've won the game by 8 goals to 2. And it has been a very good evening of entertainment here at Sheffield. Some wonderful goals and some great moments to cheer.
Yeah, Colton Fretter getting man of the match, so we'll see his Eddie. And I mean, you know, he scores 2, gets an assist, gets a nice scar for his troubles. I think you've got to give it to him, haven't you?
Fretter was only denied a hat-trick by the video replay and the fact that the puck didn't actually go in, of course. But he's had a wonderful impact on this game. He's a hugely popular player. He is the great Colton Fretter, and he's done plenty of these.
Must be running out of ideas, surely. Oh no, his cup. He drinks from the cup. One of these days he'll do a shoey. Oh, he's pretending he's been blinded. That's fantastic. That's brilliant.
I guess you couldn't have asked for a lot more than that.
No. I mean, you know, 5 competitive games, 3 league games, 2 cup games, 9 points out of 10, and you know, so it's a pretty good start to our cup and league season. And I thought the first period tonight was we moved the puck, we were skating, and we scored some highlight reel goals, and power play was clicking again tonight. I thought everybody contributed to the win, and we managed to get, you know, the young boys in, and you know, it was our 3rd game in 4 nights, and to still play with that energy and speed was very, very pleasing. And I just liked the way, not only when we had the puck, when we lost the puck, and how we wanted to, you know, get it back with our back pressure, and the way our D were moving the puck in our transition, and everything today was fantastic.
So many times in this building midweek when there isn't an atmosphere, it kind of gets drawn out, but tonight you got off to that great start that you talked about after the weekend.
Well, we said in the changing room, you know, we have to create our own atmosphere in here, and because, you know, it's not the same atmosphere as the arena, and we thank the fans that came out tonight on a Tuesday night, and you know, it's and you know, they made it as loud as they could for us, but I think we repaid them tonight. The people that did make the trip out tonight, we repaid them with some real good hockey, some real fast-paced stuff, and you know, we made it very, very hard for Dundee tonight.
You said you got the kids out. Kieran Brown had a good night, didn't he, and showed some of his skills.
Yeah, he tried to put, well, we've renamed him, well, I've renamed him Brown O'Connor for that move he's pulled in our end zone. He better not be start thinking he can do that every week. So, no, but it's great to get them out there. And, you know, Cole played pretty much a full game, and you know, Liam again, you know, pretty much a full game, and you know, you have to use your bodies when you have opportunities like this. And you know, Brad played the last 13 minutes of the game, and you know, he didn't concede a goal in that time, so that will give him some confidence. So it's been, you know, it's been a busy 4 days, you know, with Cardiff and away to Guildford and here, but I'm very happy with what I saw overall in 3 games.
Yeah, can I just quickly mention Colton Fretter? His knock, is he okay?
Yeah, wow. I mean, I just don't know how that wasn't seen. You know, he was on the puck at the time, and he got a big zip now, and obviously it wasn't seen, and it's just a little bit frustrating because, you know, for the grace of God, an inch up, it could have been his eye. But he was unbelievable again today, and scoring regularly, and that big line got a lot of points today. And but I thought everybody contributed to our win, everybody.